Hey YouTubes, good day, God bless. Today we're going to deal with the black stone in the Bible. Now, this story actually is Acts 19. It actually goes from verse 21 to 41. So if you want to read the whole story, that's, you got to start with verse 21. But basically, it has to do with Paul is teaching about God, and this Ephesian, I think his name is Demetrius, he gets mad. He's a silversmith. And he gets mad and he gets all the silversmiths together because people are starting to believe in God, and therefore they don't need to believe in this goddess Diana. So these silver shrines that he makes are not being sold. So basically, Paul is ruining this guy's business. So there's a big uproar. All these Ephesians, they get together in the town auditorium, and there's a big argument going on for hours and hours and hours. But here's what we want to get to. It says in verse 35, "And when the town clerk had appeased the people, he said, Ye men of Ephesus, what man is there that knoweth not how that the city of the Ephesians is a worshipper of the great goddess Diana, and of the image which fell down from Jupiter." This is the key. The image which fell down. So they are worshiping something that fell out of the sky, and it is now their God. What does that sound familiar like? Oh, Islam and the sacred stone of Mecca, the black stone. There it is. And let's look down here. Muslims believe that the stone fell from the sky. It's the same type of worship, and they worship this thing. They believe it fell from the sky during the time of Adam and Eve, and it has power to cleanse worshippers of their sins by absorbing them into itself. So basically, they believe if they kiss this thing, it absorbs their sins. Hey, isn't that nice? Now, if we look at Diana, Roman mythology, to see what she was a goddess of the hunt and moon and birthing. That's pretty interesting. Now, birthing means that they believe she was a goddess of fertility. Now, when you look at what the Muslims worship, this thing, look, the vagina shaped encasement of the black stone. It's in this shape of a vagina. Okay? They believe this is a fertility god. This is paganism. Okay, they're kissing it. Look at this guy. He's kissing it. The reason it is like this is because it has to do with fertility. And I can prove that to you because if you look in Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 1, Book 8, number 365, there was a decree that went out, and it says, no pagan is allowed to perform the Hajj after this year, and no naked person is allowed to perform the Tawaf around the Kaaba. The reason is because they used to circle the Kaaba naked. They even used to fornicate in its presence because they believed it was a fertility god. Okay, just like these Romans, these pagans, believed that Diana was a fertility god and that this image of Diana fell from the sky, just like the Muslims. Now, also, Diana has to do with the moon. Well, let's look. Hey, look at that. Allah, the moon god. It's Babylonian paganism. That's all it is. Okay, I'll put a link to this page in the description. But that's all it is. And the Bible tells us about this. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and look here. Allah also corresponds to the Babylonian god Bel, who was also Cush and Mene, the moon god. That's all it is. Paganism at its worst. Okay, this is not the God of the Bible. This is what the Muslims believe in. So there it is, all in the Bible. Check it out, Acts chapter 19, verse 21 through 41. Good day. God bless.